I have to admit to being a little skeptical when it comes to Ghost Recon Wildlands. I'm tiring of Ubisoft's always online open world model, although I did catch the Division bug for a little while, so was always holding out a little hope for this one. Taking place in Bolivia, Wildlands map is huge, with more than 20 provinces and plenty of exploring to do within each of these areas. The main story of Ghost Recon Wildlands sees you hunting down the Santa Blanca cartel bosses, taking down the drug-ridden country one piece at a time, before eventually making your way to the Grand Overlord, whose delusion knows no bounds. There's no doubt Ghost Recon is a wonderful looking game, making the country of Bolivia feel like a beautiful country filled with jungles, mountains, deserts, lakes, swamps and caves. Each of these affects the way you play, although the way you decide to approach each of the many missions is up to you. Will you scan the area with your drones to tag each enemy before deciding as a team which soldiers you'll take out first, or do you let strategy go out the window and go in all guns blazing before stealing their helicopters and making your way to the next mission? Wildlands leaves the strategy up to you, while also providing you with plenty of fast travel points and vehicles, ensuring that you'll be able to visit every corner of its vast lands, and you'll certainly need vehicles, especially when you find yourself in a sticky situation with enemy backup and helicopters breathing down your neck, ensuring that the only way you'll survive is a quick getaway. The only problem with vehicles is that the physics seem a bit wrong when driving. You'll find yourself driving down cliffs and often getting to the bottom with the car still intact. The handling is also quite off, although in a way it doesn't take away from the experience, as you'll be too busy taking in the environments around you to care, and anyway you'll soon get used to it. The same can be said for the helicopters, which aren't the easiest to get used to at first. However, once you get going, it's certainly the easiest way to get between missions. You just need to find one first. As with many open world games, mission variety can be an issue, often sending you to fetch more information, blow something up, extract prisoners or the like. It does all get a little repetitive after a while, especially since you'll need to rinse and repeat for each province, often facing the same old enemies, which generally consists of a mix of light and heavily armoured enemies with a few snipers thrown in here and there, although at least you can mix things up each time, approaching the scenarios with different tactics thanks to your wide range of equipment, which ranges from binoculars to a drone to a huge amount of explosives, allowing you to scope out the enemy and find new ways to take them out without causing a commotion every time. On your mission you are accompanied by AI companions, although these can be swapped out for human teammates too, which suddenly steps up the game another level. Playing with others, especially close friends, means that you can scope out areas and plan attacks on a much grander scale, although being thrown in with strangers often ends up with someone going in all guns blazing, throwing tactics out the window. There are a few advantages to playing with AI over friends, such as the sync shot option, which seems to work better with AI, seeing you command your team to take down set targets simultaneously, while AI teammates will also heal you should you be downed, well at least once, therefore giving you a second shot at winning the mission before everyone in your squad is killed. Of course, sync shot is possible in co-op too, although it doesn't seem quite as seamless due to most people wanting to do their own thing. And you can never guarantee that a human companion will bother to heal you either, not unless you really trust them. Either way, playing in co-op is the best way to play, it's just that playing with AI is not a complete bust. When it comes to other areas of the game, one of the most impressive parts of Wildlands outside of the missions is the customization. Right from the off, when you customise your character, you can't fail to be impressed, adding tattoos, choosing your clothing and everything else, all down to the patch on the back of your backpack. This carries through to the weapon and skill trees, giving you the ability to improve your health, the ability to carry more equipment and improve the equipment itself, allowing you to have a steadier shot or cause more damage to the enemy thanks to a huge choice of weaponry and mods. The main issue is that the more you advance in the game, the less you'll be able to tweak and unlock, although this may change with time, perhaps around the same time that we see Ubisoft releasing the highly anticipated player versus player mode. When you start out, you'll have plenty to play around with, be that standard weapons which you modded to your liking, and eventually the unmoddable boss weapons with unique designs that you'll get for killing cartel leaders, the latter of which is a nice reward for all the hard work of hunting down these bosses. Like I say, if you do this as part of a group, it'll feel even more rewarding. Ghost Recon Wildlands may not have a huge variety of missions, but it makes up for this with some fantastic presentation, great gameplay and a strong co-op option. It's also a massive game, which you could easily lose yourself in for the rest of the year, happily driving or flying around, occasionally taking out the enemy and tagging equipment for the rebels to find. Wildlands is far from perfect, but should you decide to step in, you'll likely find it hard to leave again.